Dumelang, we're in the next part. I hope you were edified by the previous part. Please go check out the previous parts to gauge your bearings. Okay. Yes, so I was explaining to you guys that this cousin of mine, God gave me a dream in the very early stages of her involvement in the occult and my Christianity, of her refusing to stop doing what she's doing before it gets too big. And indeed, the snakes that were in that room, that were still small, that she could just kill Gaufela, Zahai, in that restaurant, they got big. The part before that, I was speaking about how she got greedy. And she now wanted, never mind just a career, but a prolific one, and one that is also going to squash me. And that these kinds of acquisitions in the occult don't come cheaply, first and foremost, and they also don't come via just any sangoma. Usually, people have to travel abroad to get certain services, and if it is not the actual client, him or herself traveling to these sangomas, it is the sangoma that goes on behalf of the client. Mara tonto unse tjhelete ngata, as in flight expenses, accommodation, alongside paying the second spiritist in another country and the local one that you are using. So you will find sometimes abantu, out of desperation to grow, gaspiti, taking out entire personal loans at 30,000, personal loan ya 50,000 rand to cost at bank, just so you can pay isangoma. Salary ya gago ya 12,000 rands a month, ha ona nako wena yonzo save 2,000 rands over 2 years. Olo raisa 50 grand eo ya lo patala Posha mohau olo dilang le nana kwa kuko Accra, Ghana. You know how Posha repented out of the occult. You don't have money to pay her. She tells you, or I can help you. Mara, this is what needs to happen. You need this much money first and foremost. And when I'm busy, 2,500, do you think it'll be enough? Because the ritual is 2,500. The ritual is 1,000. It's 1,400. I don't know. This one, sisters, a boss, like manager of an entire department, do only like experience call center fella. I'm sorry. Why in the world would they overlook Moto that is far more qualified over you? There needs to be a spiritual manipulation to make that happen. To manipulate the situation into a point where umuntu will blindly just give you a job you don't deserve. That is going to require 42,000. I need 53 grand. I need this much. How desperate and if at all your financial standing is such that the bank can award you with a loan that big, you then go on and take out a personal loan. You got like things to pay, life to look out for, college funds, university funds to invest in for bana. Mara wena busy pile on yourself a debt in order to go and massacre a future. But that's just the thing for you. It's a small price to pay for what you imagine as a guaranteed acquisition, because what is 50,000 rands in comparison to salary, 45,000 rands a month? That is what it is that I'm going to be getting. I will pay off this personal loan within 6 months as soon as I get this new job. So it doesn't matter. Bana baga college fund ya tengi, grand shapo, ke tla pata like a lump sum. Haba fika ko university, because by the time they get there, ke tla be ke le mohumi. I told you history of this cousin, nale irresponsible as habatle skolo sa digene. She was nowhere in a position to get the kind of job that she eventually got. And of course I found out ka the grapevine, because by the time she got what she got, I was falling apart. I was losing everything, and she just miraculously overnight, with that kind of rap sheet, like her CV was a rap sheet. It was like a criminal's record, for crying out loud. She was obviously irresponsible, and she got some prolific job of an international nature where she was traveling in and out of the country. Like she was jet setting. This chick got this job overnight. At the time I was still staying in my apartment, but I was about to lose it. Injected into my understanding, one after the other of the rituals that she did to get that one job. Remember I told you in the part prior to this, in using his example, and how he is obviously very crazy in front of social media, and that is evidence of somebody who or satanic rituals that involve loss of sex, human sacrifice, blood drinking and whatnot. How they act like that in public? Yeah, no. Well, and I also spoke about how it is that in order to gain certain levels of wealth, fame, you cannot be clean, and you also cannot anticipate that you're going to get away with that without drinking blood. Things like blood, like sacrificing human beings. And it's not always abantu bagini. that are sacrificed. Sometimes it's complete strangers. It's causing accidents. What do you call this? Blood of human beings has got to be shed. So it was at this stage then this chick, she found isangoma of that nature. Bamjela uguti, you need this much amount of money. Yo guys, yazi, the dreams I have had of this chick, like Ditoro, yo Joe, yazi, this chick, what she came against kanane, she came against marriage, she came against career, of course, she came against education. She basically laid me waste. I ass like it, y'all. Like, I've had dreams with her colluding with my ex-boyfriend. The two of them in a room. She tried to make me a whore. She tried to make me a whore. One dream, she was sitting in the distance and I was busy having sex in this dream with my ex-boyfriend in front of his friends Bashebile, and his friends were like, of course, Ukarabo hisiti. This is the kinds of things that she does. She shouldn't be taken seriously, and I wanted to be honored and respected as a woman, but I kept on having sex in front of like people with the guy that I was with. That was a collusion of a witchcraft spell done by both her and my ex, but differently in different environments. Both of them tried to make me a whore, and in this dream this cousin was priding herself in Tawara. I'm busy having sex in public, basically like a prostitute, like a porn star. The dreams I have had, Yazi, the things that people do in the occult. Yazi, after waking up from these nightmares, I for the life of me, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't understand. Ish. Here. Thank you. Sorry, got distracted. I didn't know what to do, or even how to interpret them. At the time, I was still kind of new in understanding my dreams. I just knew that it was witchcraft. I just knew that it was witchcraft. I just, however, did not know how to fight it. You know, guys, deliverance ministers. I was distracted for like a whole minute, and stop at this. Deliverance ministers claim that whenever you get sexual dreams, it's because you're compromised in some way. A lot of them, they claim that if you are busy dreaming of a lot of demonic activity going on, that you in and of yourself, you're compromised, and so they always try to deliver the Christian, the individual Christian, from the fact that they are getting sexual dreams, the fact that they are getting nightmarish like encounters in the night as they sleep. Let's move to the next.